came to Dr. Adolph Harper for pain medication.
No sooner did I go to a different clinic to find out what this medication really was, I found out that you could get addicted to it, so they weaned me off the medication.
Last November, the Ohio Pharmacy Board grew so concerned it obtained search warrants for his offices. And state records we obtained show Harper was prescribing hundreds of thousands of dollars worth in pain pills.
I really believe that a lot of lives were at risk.
Another woman who also requested not to be identified describes her daughter's addiction.
There at the end, she was so out of it, I thought she was overdosing.
And another former patient says eventually even pharmacies were growing suspicious.
You couldn't fill anything, you know.
Pharmacies refused to fill prescriptions.
Right. There was only like one pharmacy, and you know, with every patient going to one pharmacy.
The line for prescriptions was out the door. Harper's own office was often packed.
We would wait. Sometimes I would be in there from, say my appointment was at 1 o'clock, I wouldn't get out of there until 9 o'clock at night.
But despite search warrants, suspicious pharmacies, even an insurance company that dropped him, the Ohio Board of Medicine, the one agency that can punish doctors, allowed Dr. Harper to stay in business.
Nothing was done. I think that if the pharmacies put a stop to filling his prescriptions 2 years at least ago, why didn't they put a stop to him?
Richard Whitehouse is the medical board's executive director.
Wouldn't a light go on saying, we better find out what's up with the stock?
I'm not commenting on whether or not we were working with other agencies or not. If the question is probable cause to enter in and to determine whether or not there may be a violation enough for us to act summarily as against someone's license, no.
But others were acting. Last May, both the FBI and the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services raided Harper's office and seized more records. 2 weeks later, he surrendered his license. But it may have been too late. While he's not implicated, this woman's daughter, who was a longtime patient of Dr. Harper, died of a drug overdose.
The pills she had anybody else, I think, taken those, they wouldn't be around either.
And this woman says she tried to discourage her son from being treated by Dr. Harper.
Yes, he has a license, but God only knows why.
But we'll never know just how many complaints the medical board may have received.
Why not release those complaints?
This information is confidential by law.
If the medical board had those complaints, what should it have done?
I think they should have stopped him. I think they should have closed him down long before now.
I'm appalled. I am completely appalled, Ron. If that was their children, would they have reacted any faster?
And our investigation found it's not the first time the medical board has been slow to act. Dr. Paul Volkman was convicted of running one of the nation's largest pill mills. As many as 18 patients died, according to federal prosecutors.
The nation's #1 prescriber. And yet it took almost 3 years for your board to revoke a license.
Yeah,
Does that seem slow?
It's not reticence on the part of the board. And again, we're looking at something
But
that
it
was,
does seem slow,
We're
doesn't it?
looking at something that was a couple years ago, and it's hard to say whether things would have occurred the way they did then, now.
And there's more. Dr. David Massey now faces federal charges of plotting to sell the painkiller OxyContin. But 5 years ago, Massey first came to the attention of the medical board. Disciplinary records show he was so impaired from using the drug himself, it affected his ability to practice. But Massey kept his license.
Well, earlier this year, Dr. Massey received a 1-year suspension and is currently not practicing. His attorney says Massey is presumed innocent, is cooperating with authorities, and insists the medical board has a lot of stuff to sift through before acting. Well, meanwhile, the federal investigation into Dr. Harper continues. But we also found that the board can, in fact, instantly suspend a doctor's license if there's evidence of public harm. The board says it's done that 4 times in the last year, according to the board.
All right. Interesting investigation, Ron. I know you'll stay on top of it.
We are going to stay on this one. You bet. Thanks, Ron.
Thank you.